They say that traveling is a way to heal the soul. After 2 unbearably difficult years since we lost our daughter, Bar Zohar, who was murdered at the Nova Festival, we decided to embark on this journey. Even before we took off, we received a sign from her. When we photographed our parking spot at the airport, we saw we were in space before. Bar was born on April 4th, and the number 4 has always been her number, following us everywhere since. We knew she was with us, boarding the plane by our side. We placed her memorial stickers along the way so that Bar would accompany us throughout the entire trip and so that the world would know the story of her bravery. We took off at 5:20 a.m., and as the hours passed, the light began to rise. Around 8 in the morning, a breathtaking sight was revealed, the snow-capped Alps peeking through a white layer that looked like an endless frozen lake as we drifted in and out of the clouds. There is something in that silence up there that finally allows you to breathe. We landed in Zurich, picked up our car equipped with winter tires, and hit the road. We stopped for coffee and fine chocolate at Chocolates Kaufmann in the city of Aarau, our first sweet stop in the European winter, and from there, we continued straight to Basel. We parked at the Elizabethan garage, marked our location to find our way back, and headed toward Barfußerplatz. The magic of the Christmas markets was already waiting just around the corner. As we entered Barfußerplatz, a bright and joyful market revealed itself, bustling with people and holiday spirit. The beauty of Basel surrounded us from every direction, especially as we walked toward the impressive town hall square, Rathaus. We paused for a moment to soak it all in, enjoying some delicious hot fries and sipping the traditional glühwein, which warms both the body and the heart in the European cold. Between the stalls, we saw magnificent decorations and craftsmanship, with every corner of this city telling a story of ancient and grand history. Amidst all this beauty, Bar is always in our thoughts, and the lights of Basel felt as though they were shining a little bit for her, too. After an eventful day in Basel, we crossed the border into Germany toward our hotel, Land Hotel Boerhof in Feldkirch. The hotel welcomed us with its peaceful country charm, exactly what we needed. We checked in quickly and allowed ourselves a good rest to recharge for what was ahead. Around 8 in the evening, as darkness covered the region, we woke up and took a short 20-minute drive to Freiburg. We arrived directly at the Karlsbau parking garage, which gave us a perfect starting point. Just a 3-minute walk, and we could already see the lights of the town hall square. Freiburg at night is a different experience altogether, magical and mysterious, and we couldn't wait to discover what was waiting for us within its alleys. When we arrived in Freiburg, we realized we had just missed the bustling crowds. The markets were closing, and the stalls were being packed away. But right then, as the noise faded, we were left with the silence, the magnificent decorations, and the sparkling lights that bathed the old city in a magical glow. We wandered through the beautiful alleys, taking in the architecture and the crisp night air. Finally, we found a warm spot at Milano restaurant. We ended the day with a delicious pizza and a fresh local salad, a quiet moment together to wrap up the first day of our journey, with Bar always in our hearts. The second morning began with a quiet breakfast at the hotel, but our hearts were elsewhere. Since we lost Bar, whose nickname was Barber, Swan, we have been looking for her everywhere. The evening before, just before arriving at the hotel, we saw a single swan in the vast open fields. As we approached, it took flight, and we felt it was her. In the morning, passing the same field on our way to Colmar, the swan appeared again, and once more soared into the sky. It was the sign we needed, a profound confirmation that Bar is with us, watching over us from above. With that feeling in our hearts, we crossed the border from Germany into France. The drive to Colmar felt like moving through a painting, with open landscapes leading us toward the magic of Alsace. We arrived at the place wrap parking garage, and the moment we emerged into the city streets, the beauty was overwhelming. Colmar looks like a fairy tale set. We wandered through the decorated Christmas markets, past the picturesque alleys, and all the way to Little Venice, Petite Venice, where time seems to stand still. Every corner here is lit by thousands of lights, and with every step, we felt our barber by our side. From Colmar, we took a short drive through the vineyards and scenic routes of Alsace until we reached a true gem, the village of Riquewihr. We parked the car and set off on a short walk that felt like stepping back in time. The main street, Rue du General de Gaulle, was decorated beyond words. The colorful 16th century half-timbered houses were adorned with fir branches, ornaments, and twinkling lights. Every shop window is a work of art, and every side alley invites you to get lost in its charm. We wandered between the small boutiques, soaking in the magical atmosphere and the history felt in every cobblestone. Before leaving the village, we had to try the local Rambo, the famous European meringue treat, sweet and satisfying, which ended our visit to Riquewihr on a high note. From Riquewihr, we continued to the village of Kaysersberg. We arrived at the perfect moment, just as evening began to fall and the twinkling lights flickered on along the river and between the ancient half-timbered houses. Nature decided to give us a gift of its own, and a light snow began to fall, dusting the rooftops with a thin, magical layer of white. We wandered through the stunning alleys of the village, often voted one of France's favorites, enjoying the unique silence that snow brings. It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. After a day filled with scenery and moving signs, we returned to the hotel. There, in the heart of Germany, we sat down for a traditional holiday dinner. The food was comforting, rich with local winter flavors, giving us a moment of peace to reflect on this incredible day. In every frame and every bite, Bar is always with us, living through us within all this beauty.